Most people think safe means boring. That reliability kills excitement. But what if that idea is completely wrong, and this thing quietly flips the script? This is the 2026 Toyota Corolla Cross GXL, and it's not here to impress you with drama, it's here to outsmart everything else around it. Welcome to Elite Auto Reviews. We don't do surface-level reviews here, because this car, it's playing a much smarter game than you think. It doesn't shout, it doesn't beg for attention, but you notice it anyway. The stance is planted, slightly elevated, confident, like it knows exactly where it belongs. The front end carries that sharp, deliberate Toyota face with a grille that feels tighter, more controlled. The headlights slice through like they've got intent, not just design. Move around it and the proportions start making sense. Compact but not cramped. Urban ready but not fragile. And at the rear there's just enough aggression. Clean lines. Subtle tension, nothing wasted. Even the wheels, not oversized, not trying too hard. Just perfectly balanced for what this car actually is. And that's where things start getting interesting. Step inside and the story shifts. This isn't about luxury. It's about clarity. Everything feels deliberate. The cabin wraps around you in a way that feels intuitive, not overwhelming. Materials, smart nicks, soft where it matters, durable where it counts. The seats don't just hold you, they support you for the long haul. The tech sits exactly where your eyes expect it to be. A digital cluster that's clean, readable. An infotainment system that doesn't fight you. No gimmicks, just smooth interaction. And the driving position, slightly elevated, commanding, but still connected. You feel in control without feeling detached. It's the kind of interior that doesn't try to impress you in 5 seconds, but wins you over in 5 hours. But none of that matters until we talk about what's under the hood, because that's where things get serious. Underneath, you're looking at a 2.0-litre naturally aspirated engine pushing around 170 horsepower, paired with a CVT that's been tuned to feel less CVT. And here's the thing, on paper, that sounds modest. But on the road, it's effortless. The power delivery is smooth, linear, predictable. You press the throttle and it responds without hesitation, without drama. It's not violent, it's controlled. And in daily driving, that matters more than raw numbers. Acceleration feels light on its feet. Not fast enough to scare you, but quick enough to never feel slow. Now here's the part nobody talks about, the suspension tuning. It's softer than you'd expect, but not loose. It absorbs rough roads like it was built for them, yet stays composed in corners. There's a quiet confidence in how it moves. The steering isn't razor sharp, but it's honest. And that honesty, it builds trust. This car doesn't pretend to be something it's not, and that's exactly why it works. And then you live with it, every day. Traffic, long drives, tight streets. This is where it starts to make even more sense. The visibility is excellent. The cabin stays quiet even when the road doesn't. Space, more than enough for a small family without ever feeling bulky. The rear seats are actually usable, not an afterthought, and the boot space, practical, real-world practical. This isn't the kind of performance that punishes you for living with it. Now let's talk reality. Price sits around the mid-range SUV bracket, roughly where you'd expect, competing directly with things like the Honda HR-V and Mazda CX-30. But here's the difference. Where others try to stand out with flair or sportiness, this focuses on balance. It's not trying to win one category, it's trying to win your daily life, and that's a much harder thing to do. So what is this car, really? It's not exciting in the way you expect. It's something more dangerous than that. It's quietly brilliant, because once you understand it, it's very hard to justify anything else. This is the kind of car that doesn't chase trends. It defines what matters in this segment. If this video gave you something, hit like. It matters more than you think. Subscribe so you don't miss what comes next. Now tell me, would you choose smart balance like this, or chase something flashier that fades over time?